Welcome to episode 3 of Raiders of the Craft, where we try and have a hoot of a time. So the plan for today is to hopefully get some more points onto our treasure board, because we still only have a couple of points. We've just got the ones from the treasure map and a couple of discs from the spawners, and also to get a heap of resources. We're still very much early game, so I'm hoping finding a desert will kill two birds with one stone. We'll get resources that we need, so I want to get some sand, some cactus, some sandstone, and hopefully we find a mesa and get some terracotta, and also hoping we will find a desert temple or two and maybe get some horse armor, or if we're really lucky, an enchanted apple for our scoreboard. So that's the plan. So I was lucky enough to stumble across this desert. However, everything's been looted already. Like, the villages are empty, and I did find, I think I found 2 villages and they're looted. So someone's already beat me to it. Like, it's only a couple of days into the game, so it looks like the competition is in full force and everyone's out gathering the treasures. So yeah, it's a pretty good sized desert, so hopefully we find a spot that they have missed. It's a huge warm ocean. Like, this thing is massive. And another village, so we'll go and looks like someone's already beaten us to it. I've got a feeling that maybe one of the groups is set up in this area. So we will leave and let's go the opposite direction. Move away from them, and hopefully we'll find some uncharted part of the seed. In the far distance, I see a red hewn, and I was lucky enough to come across the mesa. So I moved around right at the back of the mesa, so that we're as far away from whoever's base that was that we could get, to mine for some terracotta. Lots of red sand. I don't know, I always get red sand, but I don't think I've ever really used it other than in the I don't even think I used it then. Yeah, so I always get red sand and I always have it on hand, but I don't think I've ever used it. But you never know when you're going to use it, and if I don't get it, I'll know that I need to use it. It's logic. So yeah, so I'm planning to, because I don't have much inventory space, I just want to get like a stack of regular terracotta, a stack of white terracotta, probably a stack of brown, something like that, because we can always dye the red terracotta to the colours I want, but they're the colours I use the most. So as long as we have like normal terracotta, some white, just saves on dye. Like, that's one thing I've noticed with Java, is getting dyes is so much harder. Like with Bedrock, we just make a flower farm and we have like endless supply of dyes, but it doesn't work like that in Java unless you're in an actual flower biome, which we're not. So if this can save me on dyes, I will gladly take it. So yeah, planning on having a stack of each colour, because I also want to get a stack of sandstone, or a couple of stacks of sandstone as well, and a couple of stacks of sand. I think Gene needs some sand for his up and coming project, so I'll try and grab some for him. If not, I'll come back and get more. So, after making sure I have exact stacks because of inventory space, which I must have one block too many, we'll go searching and hopefully we find a temple. Because there's a fresh desert over this side, so I'll go and check out over here. And as luck would have it, after a little bit of searching, I find a temple! Yay! So hopefully we have a lot of good loot in it. Hopefully I don't blow myself up in it. And it hasn't been raided. I did find a couple of others earlier on that had been already looted. So we lucked out. Now this is how I do temples. Not with a shovel, but it's not very exciting, but I don't get blown up this way. And got a golden apple. I don't want an apple. Got limited space. It's not really that much good loot, so. Not even horse armour. Ripped off. Anyway, the bones will be handy for bone meal, and I often use bone blocks in building, so that'll be handy. And the gunpowder will be handy for when we get elytras, and string for scaffolding. So we're ahead, but no horse armour, which is a bit sad, which is what I was really hoping for. No treasures in this one for our treasure count. Hopefully we find another one and get better luck. After a little bit more searching, after we left that last temple, we went around the corner and we found another one. So hopefully this one is empty or hasn't been looted, so we can just have to work out how to get into the jolly thing. Such a noob. Such a noob. Trying to get in with the shovel. Such a noob. And this one hasn't been looted either. So hopefully, in this one, there will be treasures for our treasure tally. So yeah, I'm trying to get at least one treasure every adventure. So horse armor, we're in for the wins. So. And loyalty 3, that will be handy for down the track when we do charged creepers to get some hits. Now I'll have to decide what I want to keep and what I really need to. So that's the worst part. I really need shoulders. But of course I have to test fate by stumbling across this awesome lush cave, and everything seems to be pretty close to the top, so I'm hoping I can get at least 1 or 2 moss blocks and a glowberry, and then I can just grow the rest in the safety of my base. But trying to work out what I'm gonna throw is the hard part. There's just too much good stuff. I really need shulkers. Or a shulker on legs. That's another thing I've discovered, is that, like on Bedrock, I could put a donkey or a mule in my boat and go adventuring and be able to store extra stuff in their chests, but I can't do that on Java. So there's little things that I just have to change the way I normally play. Alright, time to get out of here before the mobs notice I'm in their cave and they come and kill me. As long as there's no spiders, it'll be fine. It's those spiders that get you.
So
So we arrived back at our base safe and sound with all of our loot that we found. It's time to update the treasure score. Not that we found that much, but we found one thing. That's the main thing. Let's update the so up to 19 of 200. So we're getting there. So it's the next stage is to build my treasure room. So I've picked out an area and I've started clearing it, but we need lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of copper. So Jean has told us that there is some copper, so we're going to go over to where he is. He's digging tunnels or something, and he said that we can come and take whatever copper we want from where he is. I just discovered that I have deleted all the audio with Mad Hatter, so if you want to check us out getting lost in Blue's lush caves and nearly dying and all that, check out Mad Hatter's live stream from earlier on in Raiders, and it's all there.
Shame on me, I'm a fool for the melody. I don't wanna stop right now. All I need is a drum with the heavy beat. Hit me with that future sound. It's time to let go. We're not going home. This feeling I can't live without. So shame on me, I'm a fool for the melody. This is our party, and this is where the beat goes down. Feel the music on the stereo. As we let the rhythm take control, we're gonna dance like we don't care. Keep on popping bottles like we're millionaires. Yeah, we're just getting started, living for the weekend. Shame on me, I'm a fool for the melody. I don't wanna stop right now. All I need is a drum with the heavy beat. Hit me with that future sound. It's time to let go. We're not going home. This feeling I can't live without. So shame on me, I'm a fool for the melody. This is our party, and this is where the beat goes down. This is where the beat goes down. Let's make this night unforgettable. Making memories we won't recall. One more song is never enough. We ain't gonna stop when the sun comes up. Put the night on replay, 'cause we never wanna lose this rush. Oh no. Shame on me, I'm a fool for the melody. I don't wanna stop right now. All I need is a drum with the heavy beat. Hit me with that future sound. It's time to let go. We're not going home. This feeling I can't live without. So shame on me, I'm a fool for the melody. This is our party, and this is where the beat goes down. This is where the beat goes down.
it's been a pretty productive day. We got some treasures for our treasure board, and we got some much needed copper and some early game resources. See you in episode